adjacent. In fact, I won't say he's anime adjacent, only his channel is, but the man is a man of the culture. He's got another Solo Leveling reaction video, so I'm going to be reacting to him, reacting to Solo Leveling. But before we get into the content, make sure you do like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you'll be notified when I post a video like this one. Without further ado, let's get right off into it.
Now I know some of y'all are looking at me like, here he go, he talking anime again. Let me go ahead and move to the next video. I'm telling you right now, if y'all are not watching Solo Leveling, you're hurting yourselves, okay? You're hurting yourselves. This is beastie on a whole other level. It has no reason to be this good. This is like beast mode anime all day. I cannot get enough of this, and I'm so sad that this whole season is about to come to a close. I have been absolutely loving every bit of it. I'm about to go back and watch the whole thing again from beginning to end. Because
yeah, I'm definitely going to go be doing that as well. So to just give a retrospective on the season as well as season 1. Also going to be doing that video where I'm going to be looking at the #1 fights within Solo Leveling. And again, the top fight is always going to be Igris the Red. This fight has not, I don't know whether this score right here says it's a historic fight between Beru and Sung Jin Woo was a 10 out of 10. Nah, it was a 10 out of 10. So I'm going to have to disagree on that. Igris the Red is the #1 fight of Solo Leveling, but he is absolutely correct. Let me turn that down because I got another guy going in the background. Hypnotic, go join his channel, but he's mostly a gaming channel and everything like that. He's a really good dude. Go give him a subscribe. But anyways, back on this, Solo Leveling is a really great anime, and even though this anime has a lot of flaws with it, it is still one of the premier anime that has come out of Japan. It's definitely the best manhwa to anime translation in my view. There's none that even come close. So Derek Anderson, the DA, is right on that. Let's go ahead and continue.
Episode 12, all right, season 2, episode 12 that just dropped, unfreaking believable, man. One of the best episodes of Solo Leveling in the season of great episodes. I'm just beside myself as to how good this thing is and how it just keeps getting better every single time out. Holy smokes, man. Where's Western Entertainment, man? Y'all can't.
But like I said, again, when I did my review of episode 12, I only gave it an 8 out of 10. But that 8 out of 10 is probably going to be in comparison to other Solo Leveling episodes. I think for me, it was a letdown coming in from the exchange, the cliffhanger that came from episode 11. The fight for me wasn't as long as I thought it would. It wasn't as impressive as I thought it would be. A little bit too much exposition on my part, but going towards Western Entertainment, he is exactly correct. Western Entertainment, where the hell are you? Where the hell are you? I just got off a stream playing Solo Leveling Arise, which by the way is a really great game. Really, I'm trying to become a really big content creator over there, but that game is really fun. We're looking at some of the characters in that game, Solo Leveling Arise. Where are you, Western Entertainment? And then I was looking at Marvel Rivals. I'm looking at Marvel Rivals and I'm just like, what? How is it that the commie Chinese have put out quite possibly the best representation of a Marvel game in years, and then Western Entertainment can't even come close? Marvel's Avengers, that was a disappointment. Midnight Suns, that was a disappointment. Spider-Man 2, oh my God! Don't even get me started on Spider-Man 2. What a fall from grace that game was from the first Spider-Man, which in my view was one of the best comic book adaptations ever. Where are you, Western Entertainment? Why are you letting the East show us up? Come on, when you guys gonna go into beast mode and match them?
Can't touch anime right now. Y'all just can't touch it. Unfortunately, man. Yo, man, I was just blown away, man. The artwork, the storytelling, the passion, the intensity, every single frame is just they love what they're doing. You can tell the people that made this. I bet they were crying tears once this season was up. They were like, "Damn, man, I love this stuff. I want to come back and do it again." Like, hurry up and come back, man. Holy smokes, man. Yeah, Solo Leveling is different. It's just
yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and agree on that too. I mean, I will say that as far as the animation of that fight between Beru and Sung Jin Woo, that was really good anime. That was really good animation, rather. It still does not measure up to Igris the Red. My problem with the fight between Beru and Sung Jin Woo is that I didn't feel like Sung Jin Woo struggled enough in that fight. Everything pretty much came to him easy. I said that there were a couple of plot conveniences that he developed that allowed him to overcome the obstacles. He didn't struggle enough against Beru, and Beru was set up to be this really big giant problem that the entire anime would have to deal with, but it turned out to pretty much be a nothing burger. So I was kind of disappointed in that. But no, coming back to the animation, yes, it is obvious that A1 Productions is putting their all into this anime. Me personally, I don't think the animation measures up to the first season. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the first season of Solo Leveling again. But that first episode of the first season, oh my God, was that such great animation. So they obviously do care about this property, this franchise. They know that they have fans all over Korea, Japan, the West, anywhere else on the world where this is showing. And they know that they need to bring a special touch of special care to this animation. Can't wait for the last episode, and definitely says season 3. Oh my goodness! Don't even get me started on season 3. I can't wait to get season 3.
Different. This is anime the way anime was meant to be. And this cat right here, man, Sung Jin Woo, man. You want to talk about like a protagonist? All right, that you root for, that you cheer for. Every episode he show up in, man, this cat comes in. He's flexing. He's fresh to death. He got a swag on him that's unreal, man. This dude's just walking around, and the heroes, they don't even know. Like, hey, man, where'd you come from? How did you get in here? You know, they all locked up in a nest, and there ain't no way anybody else should be getting in there. And bro just walks up in there. Excuse me. Watch out. Hold up. Let me take care of this. Okay. You guys move these people to the back. Everything good. Okay. All right. Let's get to it, man. Hey, you the guy? Hey, Mr. Black Ant, is that you? All right, man. We got unfinished business. Let's get it cracking. Beastie. Just coming in. Everybody's got to bow down. Man, bro, this Black Ant and this joint, man, that bro was like, what the hell is going on here? The Black Ant was just out there just decapitating people left, right, center. Nobody could even keep up with him. They didn't even know where he was. He just popping up, pop, poop, pow. Man, Jin Woo showed up in there, and homie was, man, he straightened it all the way out. I was just sitting there like the whole time just blown away, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, I will say that when Beru did, and this is spoiler territory, but if you haven't watched it by now, you know, it's, I shouldn't have to tell you that. Spoilers. But yeah, when Beru just gives him a right to his jaw, he thought he took him out, and he looks back, and Sung Jin Woo just tanked that punch and just looked at him like, dude, is that all you got? Is that all you got? Really? Is that all you got? Then I ain't gonna have any problems. I ain't gonna have any issues, you know. So me personally, I would have loved to have seen Sung Jin Woo have a little bit of issues other than, oh my God, my eye is about to be gouged. Oh, look at this! I got a power that just showed up. Let me go ahead and activate this power, and then start going off on him and everything. Like, nah, you know. So he needed to just struggle a little bit more. He needed to earn that win. To me, it was just like it was given to him. So I hope in season 3 that there's going to be a little more of a challenge for our man Sung Jin Woo. I did finally find the webtoon that carries the Solo Leveling. So I'm going to start reading that and diving into that so I can start understanding what's everything a little bit better that's going on, and see what the hype that the manhwa readers really like about this series.
absolutely blown away, man. This is like, I love this. This kind of storytelling, this kind of protagonist, man. Give me more, man. That's like what's really bad about this is now I'm like, damn, the last episode is about to drop, and we probably not going to see season 3 for a couple of years. I wish they would just have that little conveyor belt of Solo Leveling material just always in the mix. So, okay, we could take a year off, but then next January, we back again. That would give me so much to look forward to. I don't know when the next season coming out.
Just on that point, I hope A1 Productions and Aniplex do not start pushing these animators to get that season 3 out as quickly as possible. Don't do that. We can wait the 2 years, maybe even 3. But if you're gonna try to push them to try to get this thing out in a year, I would be so I'll be happy, but I'm pretty sure that the quality of the animation will not be all that good. So take your time on this one and do it right, and make sure you get it all done and everything like that, because that's one of the big problems with another anime that I really like. It's One Punch Man, but the thing with that one is One Punch Man season 3. We've been waiting for 4 years, 5 for season 3, and that one is just running into all kinds of trouble. So it's not even the time issue. It's the quality issue. It's the caring about the product issue. Not seeing too many good things on season 3 of One Punch Man. I don't want that to be happening to Solo Leveling. So take your time, A1 Productions and Aniplex, and make sure you do this one right. Don't just rush this thing out and think that because you got the hype train here, you've caught the zeitgeist train, that we will just want, hey, you want to put it out so that you can try to keep this thing going. Nah, take your time, brothers. Take your time.
They teasing us, right? Because now they got this trailer. They had popped the trailer up, okay? And, I'm not going to play it because it got music, or not going to play the music. But, I mean, the trailer is just walking through, like, his entire career, when he was just this little lowly E-ranked hunter, like when he was this little dude, and then he's finally starting to learn the system and how the system is leveling him up and everything. And then all the different battles that he went through and everything. Man, it's just so fucking good, man. Everything this cat went through, everything that he dealt with. All right. This little trailer right here, just getting everybody ready for this thing. I don't know what I'm going to watch after this. I really don't, man. It's like, okay, I'm watching some stuff now. Like, I want to pop this up, right? Like, I've been watching Headhunted to Another World. It's all right. It's okay, but it's not like the greatest.
Nah, Headhunter to Another World it's okay, but it's another generic isekai. So and then he got One Piece next, and he's back watching episode 60. Man, if he's barely starting to watch One Piece, you are in for a slog, brother. You need to go to those websites that have the key episodes you should watch, because there's a lot of filler in One Piece that will just drag on forever and ever and ever. These arcs in One Piece could drag on forever and ever. My wife actually sat down and watched the final battle between of this current arc, because they're currently redoing the Fishman Island arc with the different animation. And she saw that fight, and she was actually impressed by that. And then, of course, she brought up the fact that One Piece has over 1,000 episodes. So, yeah, if you're gonna restart watching all those, or rather start watching all those, you're gonna be in for a long, hard slog. It's tough. I went back and tried to watch some of the older One Piece, the older arcs. The only one that I'll watch religiously is Marineford. And that's one of my favorite arcs. So but they're as far as things that can compare to Solo Leveling, not that much out there that can compare. He has up here, it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This probably is not his watch history or anything like that, or his watch list, but JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, that's too corny for me. I tried watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You guys are probably going to get mad at me. So my daughter likes JoJo's Bizarre, but I can't do it. Black Clover's pretty good, but that's currently in hiatus. Demon Slayer is obviously good. Attack on Titan, those are good and everything. But I don't know if any of those would be really good substitutes for Solo Leveling.
Thing ever. I always got One Piece on in the background. You know, that's like your background shit. You just leave it on as you doing dishes and folding clothes or whatever. I always got One Piece going on. What else have I been watching? Yeah, obviously Solo Leveling, Head Hunted, One Piece, Solo Leveling, Solo Leveling. I've been going through all these episodes. I know I still got to get back to Dan at some point in time. I'm gonna get back to that. But just talking about Solo Leveling, man, one of the greatest animes ever. I think this thing is going down in history. All right, in history. I'm not kidding you. This is the next evolution of anime. Everybody has now got a new bar to measure up with. Oh, are you as good as Solo Leveling? Especially if you in that same shonen genre type. Are you in here with Solo Leveling? Oh, if not, you gotta quote unquote level up, right? You have to level up, man. Bruh, man, this is just incredible stuff, man. I'm loving every bit of it. And like I said, sad to see it go. Sad to see it go. But like I said, I will be going back and rewatching it. Drop some other anime in there. Obviously, I'm still new to the game. But I've seen a lot. But I know there's stuff that I haven't seen that I need to see. ReZero has another season out. I need to go and watch that. So that's going to be
ReZero. Watch that one, DA. Watch ReZero. You just mentioned it right now that you're going to go back in there and watch that. Watch ReZero. ReZero, oh my goodness. That's probably one of the best isekai out there. My top 3 isekai is ReZero, is Slime, reincarnated as a slime, and then Jobless Reincarnation. Those 3 are my favorite isekai. And if you want to try to consider this one as well, Ishura. Ishura is also an isekai, but it's not written from the perspective of any of the visitors that have come into the world where Ishura takes place. That's another good one. So those 4 are my favorite.
Be another one that I'm gonna be checking out. What are you guys looking forward to? I'm probably gonna do a video soon about the videos or the anime that I'm looking forward to, and then I'll probably throw that up on Anime Heads. So anime content, I'll do some here, but go to Anime Heads. We're gonna start filling that thing up with anime content as well. Look at this guy. Yeah, no anime currently is touching Solo Leveling. It's not. Each episode goes beyond the last, stays keeping the hype going. This episode was beyond peak. Yeah, look, I like this. Yeah, Absolute Cinema. That's what I was saying last week. Didn't I say
that? I'm going to disagree. Episode 12 was not better than episode 11. Episode 11 was awesome. It was an awesome anime or episode, and I just love the cliffhanger. Exchange. I just love that. Episode 12 is not bad. It's not bad at all. I gave it an 8 out of 10. So it could have been better. For me, it could have been better. Maybe it's because I hyped myself up so much that I expected more from this episode. But I'm always happy to see other people enjoy things and be happy about things. That's what I like about fandom. We want to be talking positive and happiness about these things. We don't want to be bitching all the time. So it's really good to be seeing the DA sit here and talk happy about something. Talk about something that he really passionate about, that he really enjoys. Ask him about Snow White, though.
Absolute Cinema, man. That's straight up, bro. I'm putting that as a thumbnail because he's right. He's right. Oh, this scene was just delicious. Ooh, man. Look, when Solo Leveling goes out, man, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough on.
I will say that scene though, where they're standing next to each other and they're looking at. I love that scene. I do love that scene and everything. So no hate on that part. No hate at all whatsoever. In fact, no hate for the episode or anything. Just disappointment. No hate at all.
Anime fans, I'm telling y'all that. I had chills all over my body for like 3 solid minutes. Never experienced that. Real talk, man. Absolute real talk. Episode had me on the edge like, yo. Yo, man, if you watch Solo Leveling, you know what's up, man. You know what's up. Solo Leveling fans trying to explain how the series has amazing writing. It's just, what it is they took their time to build up a character we care about, make him go through real obstacles. All right, the first episode, right? The first 2 episodes, he starts out on a bad foot. You know,
Exactly, and that goes counter to that one article that I responded to, the Fandom Wire article, where the author was just hating. He wasn't hating. I don't know if he was hating on it. But he certainly was not liking on Solo Leveling, and then trying to sit there and say that fans are pretty disappointed. So no, you found fans that supported your argument. You didn't go on other platforms to see that actual fans that really like Solo Leveling, their enjoyment in this cartoon is going up like this. It's going up like this. It's just keeps going up and hitting the stratosphere. It's going up to the stratosphere. We're not disappointed in Solo Leveling or anything like that. Overall, nah, we love Solo Leveling. I can't wait for season 3. I'm about to go start reading the manhwa. We want more of this. We want more of this character development of Sung Jin Woo. And yes, Sung Jin Woo may be the only character that gets developed, but he is the primary focus of this cartoon. It is called Solo Leveling. We want to see how Sung Jin Woo responds to the world and the environment around him, and how the world and the environment around him responds to him. So we love this. We love this character development. We like this character, Sung Jin Woo. He has now entered into the pantheon of all-time favorite anime characters. He's up there with Naruto. He's up there with Luffy. He's up there with Goku. These are the characters that we all like, and they all have pretty much the same format and all. They go through a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations, and then we see how they overcome them.
And it's not unlike other anime we've seen. It really isn't, in terms of, the development of the character, but everything that they put him through and the way that they write the stories, the different characters that he has to interact with. And the fact that, for the longest time, they kind of kept his levels a secret. Oh, is this a little E-Rank Hunter? Is this an E-Rank Hunter we're dealing with? Like all of that stuff plays into his own legend, all right? And the legend of this show. I mean, it's just incredible stuff, man. The Aura Stand, Gohan versus Maju, bro, the same energy. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about, like, they talk about aura farming and how this dude just he just got that aura, right? He just got that aura, those moments, like at the end of the last one, all right? Exchange, that moment, those little moments. If you watch the anime, you know what we're talking about, man. It's just on a different level. Yeah, this person, Prideful Sin, the animation, the soundtrack, the intensity. This is contender for Anime Fight of the Year. Absolutely, man. This scene right here, this fight between Jinwoo and the Ant King is going to go down as one of the greatest fights ever in anime.
No. For me, no, it's not even better than the Kogalian fight. I'm sorry. I can't. No. Igris the Red is still the #1 Solo Leveling fight. This fight doesn't even come close to what he did with Igris the Red. Igris the Red, when he fought Igris the Red, he got pushed to his limits. He got pushed to his limits. He struggled. He earned that victory. This one, it was just like it was given to him. Not to say that the animation was not good. It definitely is not bad at all. I love how they just use lines, and I mentioned this in my review. How you just use lines to communicate what is exactly going on in that fight, and then it leaves you up to your imagination how those two are sitting there and fighting with it and parrying and blocking and counterattacking and attacking. You pick all that up with just lines. And you saw Bayek sitting there trying to follow everything with his eyes, and it was too fast even for him. And of course he's an S rank hunter. He can obviously go beast mode, But compared to Igris the Red fight, not even close. But at least Anime Fight of the Year, I still think the fight with Kogalian is much better. I think that fight is much better.
I shit you not, man. This was just incredible shit, man. If I remember correctly, both One Piece and Attack on Titan have both multiple occasions crashed Crunchyroll's website, the app, and whatever else they do. Has Solo Leveling done that? Yeah. Well, I mean, you're talking about One Piece and Attack on Titan probably back in the day with its infancy of Crunchyroll. You know, Crunchyroll's had to level up themselves, all right? You know, because of the amount of people watching it. And I don't even know where is this thing at right now. Hold up. Yeah, look at this, man. 400. Let me zoom in on that. 443,000 likes. I think last week set a new record for likes in a single episode. 443,000 likes. This is wild. All right. I haven't seen many videos like this. Most of them got like 5,000. You know, the good ones might be in double digits, 50, 60,000. 443,000. Yeah. Crunchyroll had.
By the way, I'm pretty sure Crunchyroll is going to be signing them to an exclusive deal that only Solo Leveling will be. I hope they do, and I'm pretty sure they already did. But they need to wrap this one up and make sure that that Crunchyroll is the only place where you can see Solo Leveling. Look at that number, 443,000 likes. That's 443,000 concurrent view. No, I don't know if they're concurrent viewers, but they're unique viewers, because you can only hit that button once. You know, it only registers your like once. So these are all unique views, basically. And then Crunchyroll has its own store. 10% of that, 43,000 customers coming in buying stuff. And then another maybe 30% going in there and checking out your other stuff. They got themselves a winner on their hands with Solo Leveling. And then overall at the top, 4.9, 671,000, 8,000. So you got that's the actual number you go by right there. 672,000, we round that up, views. Man, and they watched the entire thing. They watched the entire thing. I would probably say that the average view time on this is probably 20 minutes. You watch, you could, because they didn't have a beginning credit. And they probably did. Some of them probably did stay for the end credits, because the end credit song is great. I love it.
To level up in order to be able to sustain all of this volume. That's basically what that's all about. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a different world than when One Piece and Attack on Titan, was doing their thing. Oh man, but look, yeah, that fight scene went so hard, bro. That ants fight scene.
And by the way, I agree with this guy. I just don't agree with the score. And it had to be the most overhyped episode in the history of anime. I do agree with Alejandro down here, and I do agree with Blastoise. I gave it an 8. The animations and the hype are over 9, though. The hype is definitely way over, at least in my view. The animations, though, I give it about a 9. I give it about a 9. I don't think this episode definitely was not a 10 out of 10. That fight between Beru and Sung Jinwoo does not eclipse Ygritte the Red at all. At all. So that's my position on that. And I'm gonna try to reach out to DA and see if he want to come on the channel. We can shoot the shit on this anime and just talk about this and go from there and just see where it goes.
I'm telling you, man, one of the best things I've ever seen on any anime ever. And again, that's going to become a staple for all anime going forward. Did you do it like Solo Leveling did it? Did you do it like Jinwoo? Remember that last fight with the black ant? Look, they got to top themselves now. All right. They've set the bar for their own. So in season 3, when we get to season 3, they're going to have to try to outdo all of the shit that they just did in season 2. But that's how things get better.
Again, they haven't outdid themselves on Ygritte the Red. They haven't even come close. So they haven't even come close to what they've accomplished in season 1. But he is absolutely right. Season 3 still has to come. They still have to go over that bar. Season 3 is going to have to be. For me, season 3 is going to have better animation. It's going to have better. Now, I don't want to say better storytelling. Maybe the slice of life portions, the expositions, the world building. It's going to have to be slightly a little better in that regard, because they're going to have to take their time and see if they're going to have to try to talk with Aniplex, and Sony might have to get involved because Sony owns Crunchyroll, and look at probably expanding this next season maybe to 18 episodes. They're gonna have to expand it a little better so the storytelling can be even more can be even better than what we've gotten in season 2, because a lot of season 2 felt rushed. It felt rushed. It didn't feel as it didn't feel like season 1, where a lot of times in season 1 they were taking their time and telling the stories. They need to try to get as close to the source material with regards to Sung Jin-woo as possible. I know a lot of manhwa readers were disappointed in the way he was presented, where he wouldn't wear his black hoodie. He did wear the black hoodie in his fight against Beru, though, but they really like that part about him. They really need to give that, and they need to pull up a lot more of the aspects of the manhwa, like Ryuji Goto, the way he was handled in the anime, that was pretty disappointing for the manhwa reader. So it doesn't have to be too much like the manhwa, but it needs to get a little bit closer to it.
Like I said, man, I didn't think after, watching My Hero, which was my favorite at one point, My Hero Academia, then moving into Demon Slayer, I was like, man, we have reached the peak. But clearly we haven't, and clearly Solo Leveling, they're showing how it's done, man. Absolute bloody cinema, man. That's basically what this thing is. Woo! I am looking forward to this last episode. I cannot wait. You guys let me know what y'all think. If you're anime fans, you know what's up. If you're not anime fans, I suggest you get on board. Solo Leveling is a little bit different. Start with something. Start with like Hunter x Hunter. Start with Hunter x Hunter, because that's a lot of fun. But then, climb your way up. Get to Solo Leveling. You won't be disappointed. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there. Make sure you guys go and give DA a follow. This was a little longer of a video because I wanted to respond to the entire thing and give my thoughts and opinions on that. He is absolutely right. Solo Leveling is dope. It is one of the best anime out there. It definitely is the best Korean manhwa to anime conversion that I have seen. So would I watch this one before I watch other anime? Yes and no. If in terms of just wanting to have a really good experience, you can't go wrong with starting with Solo Leveling. But yeah, probably start with some earlier anime that's a little more easy and just build your way up. I agree with that. I don't find any disagreement from what the DA said on that. But you guys go ahead and jump down there in the comments and let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Solo Leveling is absolute cinema? Was the last episode really that impressive to you? Jump down and leave your comments, and remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that stuff really helps me out. And remember that this is Chris Boats signing off, and I will catch you in the next video. You guys take it easy.